Oh, are we live? We're live, my friends. Looks like we might be. Hey, we are live. Hey, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. I've started a new routine on Fridays. I'm going to call it Frostpunk Friday. We're going to be playing Frostpunk. I need to get geared up for Frostpunk 2 when it releases in July. So I have decided to dedicate a day a week of streaming to just playing Frostpunk because I want to be good. I want to be geared up, ready to go when it's time for Frostpunk 2 on July 25th. So we are just going to be hanging out. I'm not going to be doing anything like crazy or insane for the most part. I'm basically just going to be regaining the skills that I had when I was in my peak days of playing this game. Maybe we'll do some occasional challenge runs here and there. Mostly like mild challenge runs. But yeah, we're just gonna play a new home. Kind of, you know, just like I said, brush up on some of those old skills. Maybe we'll work up to hard and extreme maybe on some of the scenarios, depending on what happens here throughout the next couple months. Yo, Paris! I've been seeing you in the comments quite a bit, my friend. How are you doing? Yeah, we've been talking quite a bit. I love meeting other Frostpunk enthusiasts. It makes me so happy. I always felt like I was alone in really enjoying this game. I'm glad to know that I'm not. That there are other enthusiasts. Good things. Yeah, we're just hanging out. Doing some fun stuff.
Everyone, new law is signed.
Alright, boys, get to work. Get to work, people! We got stuff to do. Yeah. Alright. Yo, Shiki! Welcome in, my dude. You know, it's funny, I was just watching someone play the game not even 2 minutes ago that I saw you live. Oh, you are funny, Shiki. That is hilarious. Like, legitimately. Alright, let's get things set up here at home. A4. I have a very specific way that I set up my base, at least in this particular scenario. I just find it to be super efficient. That's why I like to use it. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's just a marker. Let's get the cookhouse down. Eject that. Like, I think it was 12. Out that way. Yeah, as you can tell, very particular. Alright, let's knock them out. Let's get those houses made, get everybody nice and healthy. Some nice hot places. Alright, workers, let's get you cooking. I should actually probably also make one of my medical huts before I forget. And also get extended shifts in there. Absolutely essential. Extended shifts, yes, your people are going to complain and they're going to be discontented, but you really need those extra 4 hours a day, especially on the higher difficulties. You need that efficiency that it provides, especially in resource production and tech. The two main places that you would use that. I played a game called Evil West. It's a Wild West game where you hunt vampires. Really? That sounds interesting, maybe. Yeah, workers, get cooking, because as soon as you're done, I'm gonna need you guys ready to take the beacon. Take to the beacon. Actually, speaking of the beacon, I am a total dumbass. I forgot to make my workshops, but my engineers aren't even available anyway because I have them harvesting wood, so then I have some starting resources. So that's actually fine. Yeah, they're right there, so they're gonna be ready in a little bit here. Yep, and those guys are gonna be done with the coal pile by tomorrow. Yeah, let's get workers in there and there. Let's get engineers. Let's get the beacon. You want to go for the beacon right away as soon as you can get it. More often than not. Alright. And then, I don't usually need child labor on the lower difficulties. Because we're just playing real casually, so I don't really need to rely on the kids, but it is nice to put them in the cookhouse, because then you have those 5 extra adults to send elsewhere, but it doesn't make that much of a difference in the grand scheme of things when you're getting far enough along in the game. Frostpunk. Hey, Frostbite, how you doing, dude? Speaking of child labor, the game is telling me that I should enact child labor, but then when you enact child labor, everyone complains. There are 2 kinds of vampires? Yeah? Enlighten me, Monty. What do you got? What do you got for me, dude? Of course, one of the engineers is sick. That's just great. Human vampires and the ghoul vampires. Ooh, ghoul vampires? Interesting. Very much so. Evil West has both.
Get to work. Move, people.
Alright, so that's the beacon. Now we gotta get our resources. Yeah, in this scenario, beacon first, always, and then you want to go 7 down that way, because then what you can do is you can plunk the sawmill right in the back. And you can put your beacon there. And then we got the 5 extra workers. Alright, let's put you guys in there. Yep, we've got the beacon now. Hit escape. Let's go ahead and get a group started. Yep, the Lost Expedition. Da, da, da. Law book. Care house. Let's get that out here because the gravely ill are going to be a huge pain. Otherwise. Okay. And once you get the sawmill, go straight to steelworks, and then with the sawmill, you can stick it here. And then you actually have a pretty good spot for the vast majority of the game. So that's why I like to put it there, is because of how much area it covers. Yeah, but we gotta get that healthcare up pretty quickly because we're about to get more people. In the media, you see what do vampires look like? Yeah? Yeah, I've seen them in, like, media, movies, video games, like, yeah. I get what you're going for, Monty. Alright, escort those survivors. Let's get them in. Alright. Yeah, we're doing good so far. We're not really having too much trouble, but then again, I was able to beat this on survivor mode first shot, so what can I expect, right? Alright, then once you get the steelworks, you only need 1 steelworks for the entire game. You don't need another one, trust me. For this scenario, you only need 1. Alright, so they brought back those extra people. Now I can get busy. Alright. Yeah, let's head towards Winterholm.
The work shift starts.
Yeah, I need more wood. Yeah, I got lots and lots of workers that I can use. What else is going on? Yay! Frostbite! That's just fantastic. Alright, now I can start working on food. On food production because... Oh, come on. Come on, you fools. Need more tents. Need more tents.
End of shift. Go rest all.
Yes. Oh, we have a food issue. Oh, that's fun. Alright, cool. Yes, I care, but right now, can I address it? Not really, but... Yeah, food you can actually hold off on the lower difficulties for a good amount of time. So don't fret too much if you can't address it right away. Frostbite or frostbite. I mean, you can do whatever the heck you want with your name. Like, you don't have to listen to anybody. Like, you can keep it as 1 word or you can keep it as 2 separate words. Like, no one cares. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, let's just get this, because it provides a big hope boost. Even though we're gonna not really have any deaths. Did you even name the thing? Oh! Neither. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can keep your name separate or you can put it together. It's not really...
Move. Time to get to work.
Okay, let's get this... Let's get the Ring of Roads finished. I mean, Frostbite, you can... Like I said, it doesn't really matter. Like... Okay. Yeah, it's the last of my wood stockpile, but I've got a... Ooh. Was it coal pile depleted? Right, we have a food issue here, so I need to solve it. Yeah, soon enough I'll have some more books to work with. Yeah, what do you got? Ooh, automaton. Heck yeah! They said my name or you got frostbite. Oh! No! Well, I guess I was kind of talking about getting frostbite because one of my citizens got it. It was just that notification when you get... When one of your people first gets frostbitten and becomes gravely ill. Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah, as soon as you mentioned that, that's when I realized, oh yeah. Hey, cool.
Hear me. New law in the
Cool
city.
beans. Alright, so I've got a bunch of people. Oh. Yeah, I definitely have a food problem. Alright, go hunting. Let's get the guys in there. He's doing something else, I wasn't sure. Oh, no, don't worry about it. Alright. Well, hopefully the ill will slow down a little bit. And give me time.
The work shift starts.
Alright, yep. Abandoned city. Well, now that I've got research power, I'm gonna go ahead and get some better medical care because I need it. Alright. Yeah, I need to go for level 2. Come on, Billy. Am I gonna get 75?
It's time off.
Barely. It's like I know everything by heart at this point. Like what everything costs. It's kind of sad. Alright, let's go for those other people and bring them home. Yeah, because I definitely need to bolster my food production as soon as I've got the infirmary. How many grave ale do I got? There's 13 in palliative care. Yeah, I need to hurry up. And get the infirmary stat before I start running into issues.
The work shift starts.
Yeah, still don't have a great food supply, but it's fine. I'm working on it. Do I even need anything else right now? Not really, so I'm just gonna close out the book. Hey, here's my automaton. He's gonna give me steel. Because all my steel piles are gone, so I don't have anything else I can use. Alright. Woo! Hey! Yes. No! Get your asses back to work! Unacceptable! Do I need to replace you with automatons? Do I just need to have automatons running everything? I could, in theory, do that if I wanted to. I'd have to get the factory and a bunch more steam cores, but I could do it.
End of shift.
Am I feeling bold? No. You can keep rejecting the promises so that you can time it. Woodsville Cemetery. Ow! Perfect reminder, Paris. Thank you. You know, I totally forgot. I will wholly admit that. I totally forgot to build it. I'm a dumbass. Clearly I'm not ready for Frostpunk 2 yet if I'm forgetting my promises. Less than 2 hours to spare. That's funny. Wait, what? Oh shoot. I got a lot of gravely ill here. Oh, oh snap. Yeah, I see those exclamation marks. Paris. I see you back there. Literally less than 2 hours before the quest failed and I utterly suffered discontent and hope loss. It's great. It's fantastic. That's the best, right? Oh my goodness. And I need coal. I'm running out of it, I realized, but... Gotta be. Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's go for the observatory. And I've also got better healthcare. So now I can focus on housing. Yeah, it's like healthcare and food kind of coincide, and then you go for housing. The generator is last. You do not have to worry about it for a considerable amount of time. Let's get more engineers in there so we can get some treatment. Medical treatment, my friends. Yeah, I'm gonna need cookhouse installation because the next day the heat is going to drop. Actually, I don't need it yet, but I'm gonna need it soon enough anyway, but might as well as one of those. Heck yeah, I will escort. My computer shutting off now. My first bite! See you later, dude. Have a good one. I'm gonna clean it, so yeah. Yeah, that's important. You definitely have to shut it off if you're gonna be cleaning it. One more sick beds. I've got one open. Well, there's nobody in it, but... Okay. Catch you in a bit. Bye! Later, Frostbite! Catch you in a bit. Executions are cool, yeah? Probably can fight a big enemy with a sword! Oh, do ya? Yeah, I'm just gonna set up the streets so then I don't have to worry about it later. Ah, jeez. Oh, there goes the temperature. Let's get the roads built so then we're ready. Yeah, straight to level 4, because then we can go for the house. To get the big guy sword, you can cut him down? Dang, okay. No! Get back to work! And I would not call that a slight increase, by the way. That's a pretty moderate one. Alright, cool. We got tier 4. Hey! Attack successful. There's also a crash site that we can get to in a moment. Hunter hangers. Yeah, I'm actually, I'm playing it strategically, Paris. I have the tech, but I want to see if I can trigger the food quest again. So then I can get the hope rising, you know? I've kind of pre-researched it, if that makes any sense. It's a pretty common tactic that if I'm able to, I like to employ. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if that makes any sense, that's why I haven't built it yet, even though I have the tech researched. Yeah, that's the reason.
Get back to work.
And that's gonna be the same thing that if I decide to do the last autumn. I'm not exactly sure what my routine's gonna be here today, but for the last autumn I do the same thing. I preemptively make a lot of stuff because that scenario you're on a pretty strict timer. Like if you don't finish when you're supposed to, like you're screwed. Like you get fired, the scenario fails. It's a lot harder to complete that one than it is for most of the others.
Go rest all you can.
Now see, there's the food quest. That's what I was looking for. So what I'm gonna do is upgrade those 2 into hunter's hangers and build another one. Because then I'll get a bigger bonus. Because I can handle the resource demand. Because I have to not only feed everybody, but also stockpile. So yeah, that's that. And just so I have the road ready, I'm gonna build it, have it built out. And now I gotta start building shelter, but thankfully I don't have to worry about resources all that much because I established that early. I'm gonna go for the winter home site so then I can start
The work shift is done.
that, because I've got healthcare established, I've got housing established. Let's get resource efficiency, you could say, at this point going. You don't get a gun until the first boss. Ah, but I like guns. Give me all the guns. Beat the enemies with your gauntlet. Nice. Alright, yeah, after the next night for sure, everybody's gonna be fed. Let's heat. I totally did not catch what the heat was, but I need to stockpile my resources anyway, but I will keep that quest in mind. Yeah, because I gotta get my steelworks up to advanced. If I'm gonna be building a lot of houses, I'm gonna need more steel to build those. You roll it from the lever action rifle. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so that's the sawmill. Let's go for steel. Alright, Scout, go to Winterhome. And then I'm gonna have you sit there. And do nothing. Yeah, let's go for Steam Steelworks. What are you guys complaining about? Oh. Oh, the lack of homes. Alright, I can deal with that. I am gonna be a nitpicker about this. I am picky, I know. I'm unnecessarily so. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, cool. Nice. I'm running out of coal over there, but that's fine. Hit a button, you fire, and there's a cooldown. Nice. Alright, my scout is in position, so I'm gonna leave him there. Yeah, once these guys come back... Well, I guess there's really no harm, no foul. Alright, advanced steelworks, and then I can start upgrading housing. Once I feel like it, that is, but then at least I'll have the ability to. Because I gotta get coal mining going, because that's my last coal pile. Lots of juggling priorities. You really have to think a lot in this game. I mean, it's no cakewalk, that's for sure.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Yeah, let's do some of them, because I don't think... I'm not gonna have enough resources to do all of them, especially within 24 hours. Yeah, because that quest is gonna be harder, but... Okay, yep, let's do that. At least have it there. How many? 8? Secure livable. Oh, that's easy. I can just do the second ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I don't have enough steel yet. Well, now I do. Cool. I would have just said good enough. I left it at that. Nice. Hey, Crevice, how you doing, man? Hopefully you're well. Welcome to the party. Vroom vroom. Did not touch a pot of gold in March. I did, and now I'm a leprechaun. Yo, Shiki! I know we were just talking, but... Yeah, that's my last one. What?
Wrap up well. The frost is
What?
here.
Wow. Of course it had to be... You know what? I'm gonna save scum. Looks like I need to put the generator into overdrive if I'm gonna keep that quest up. Indeed I am, because they're gonna drop below livable conditions. I am gonna be a scumbag from it. Alright, yeah, let's get the mining optimization up before we actually need it. Yeah, see, because now those tents are livable. Oh, there's the Londoners event. And the outer rim completely frozen. Yeah. What is that giant thing? What giant thing? What do you mean? This guy? Him?
Listen, everyone.
That's my automaton, the walker. That's the automaton. Basically, they can take an entire, the place of an entire workforce of people. They take a steam core, and the generator has to stay on and fueled, because they have to stop and recharge twice a day. So if you're running out of coal, you're gonna struggle if you've got automatons in your party. But they are very useful, because they can save your people. Alright. Yep, because now we can... And I've got an overdrive issue. Yeah, this notification appears when your generator is at half. I may not actually be able to fulfill that quest after all. Unless I can research power fast enough. Which it does not look like that's going to be the case unless I put it into 24-hour research. Yeah, the generator is at critical level of stress. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Damn! Well, you know what? I can save scum. Oh shoot, it was just after... Oh no, so I can't actually avoid this one. Wow, the perfect time to not be able to save scum my way to victory. Alright, never mind. Ignore me, I'm stupid. 24-hour shift. Yeah, that's what I tried to do, but it wouldn't have happened fast enough. Yes, I get it. Alright, never mind then. And yeah, he's dead. So, from being overworked. That's always a risk with emergency shifts, is you can end up losing your people. Yeah, I have to get my hope back up a little if I'm gonna...
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
What else can I do to bring hope up? I guess if I tried...
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
I might end up getting kicked out of town. 2 more passive bonuses. I normally don't, but I probably should more than I do, Paris. I will admit that. Like, I can wholly admit to probably not spreading out the houses of prayer. I just kind of throw them down because I need to throw them down. Yeah, I don't want to go to the Shrouded Cave because that's just a bunch of kids. Alright. Like I've said, for those of you who have been around for my Frostpunk streams, it's kinda got something to do with my particular city design. Plus, the Houses of Prayer don't have nearly the impacts that the temple does. Oh yeah, I could also bring the steam level down to save my coal. Speaking of which, I should probably get people in the mine. Let's get automatons in there instead to make it easier. Although I don't have a lot of cores. They're carrying a few, so that should be fine. Oh, I need more wood for that. How are you guys doing? You're doing good. Oh, come on, I'm 4 wood short! Damn it! That's annoying. We do have the factory, though, which is good. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on everything else, but... yeah, I just need the temple, which I get in the next law. Okay, toy console blows, does it? Yeah, I'm just gonna make automatons everywhere and just have them run everything. Let's keep the people safe. Keep them out of work, you know, give them the machine labor. Yeah, that's just gonna be as a marker. Alright, the scouts have returned. Let's send them to the American camp. I could, in theory, get my scout movement speed up, and I probably should do that. It's good, because then you get around quicker, but probably wouldn't be a bad thing. Yeah, just get all 3 of those abilities out in rapid succession. Oh boy. Alright, and then I can put the factory here next to the temple. And then when I get the Faith Keepers, I'll throw it next to that. Build factory. Yeah, I was about to, Paris. I normally don't build the factory because I don't generally... well, actually, I normally do. Because you need it for prosthetics. That's mainly why I get it, is for the prosthetics, but... yeah, let's go for scout speed. PC players get to run around Mexico with M60s. Console players have significantly less. Ah, well, that blows. Let's put some of my engineers in there. Let's get it so that I get more resources. Or that the automatons cost fewer resources to build. You're running out of coal. Yeah, my coal supply is low, but it's not that bad yet. I mean, it's bad, but I'm not out. Thankfully, I've got both efficiency upgrades, like generator efficiency upgrades. That definitely helps. Makes your coal supply last a little bit longer. Yeah, you can get through almost half of the first scenario with just the coal that you start with on the ground and what you get just from your starting supply. So you actually have quite a bit of time to establish it. Alright, make me an automaton, friends. Yeah, scout sleds first, and then I can focus on automaton efficiency. Or automaton cost. Because I need that first one. Hey, cool. Awesome. Alright. Woo! Nice. Ooh. Yeah? Yeah, you like them automatons? Hello, friends. Hey, Grand Lord, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. Hey, now I have Mega Scout speed. Got to go fast. You absolutely do not need Scout speed, but it's one of those things that's quality of life. That if you have it, it's good, but it's not really that influential. No. Rob them of their crap. Alright, keep going, guys. Never give the researcher a steam core? No? I mean, I do that all the time, and I don't really run into issues. Let me ask you, why not? I like to talk to people about this kind of stuff, and... Oh yeah, probably because of the emergency shifts thing. Gonna say like a snowstorm tomorrow, triple... Ah! Ah, GL. I don't think the free man upgrade is worth it. I mean, that's not really the reason that I do it, but... Alright, you guys, go home. Because I don't want you to lose all your crap. Yeah, I need healthcare installation, don't I? Public meetings! Public meetings! What? Oh, he just lost a limb. Okay. Looks like we got people that are homeless. I'll just make a bunch. Make a few homes. Nice. Got the resources. Alright, Tesla City. Get him! Hey! You still get the efficiency upgrade if you let him have the automaton for a day. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm sorry, you new here, Paris? Yeah, Paris is, someone that has been in the comments of a couple of my recent Frostpunk videos. GL. A fellow Frostpunk enthusiast, kind of like Ozian in the Discord. Which is nice because I like having people that I can chat with about this game. Because I really enjoy it, so... I'll handle it, GL. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, fellow Frostpunk enthusiasts. And apparently forgotten amongst the Frostpunk Enthusiast Club. Oh, Shiki, I could never forget you. Wait, you're an enthusiast? Have we been talking about Frostpunk a lot, Shiki? Or am I just blind? Do we have a Nova blind, Nova deaf moment here? Like... I did not realize you were a Frostpunk enthusiast. Huh? Ooh, I've been getting lucky. Hey. Alright, keep going, friends. let's give him... Put him back to work. Whenever you stream, I do chat with you from time to time, but... Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's get infirmary mechanization before long. We are definitely gonna need it. Okay. Is there anything else that I need? Not really, but... Well, I do need prosthetics, so I may as well get those.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Hey, Heater's cookhouse isn't working. Oh, yeah. Right. And see, this is why I decided to start doing this, Paris, so that I could, so I could get back into the swing of things, you could say. Looks like the heat is about to turn on, so that's good. Or the heat's about to warm up. Yep, because now we're getting cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. Lol. Yeah, I kind of need to get back into things before Frostpunk 2 releases. So that's why I decided to invent Frostpunk Friday. So that I could have a day that was dedicated to training, if you will, for Frostpunk 2. Yeah, we're gonna be having lots and lots of fun over the next few months. Well, I got lucky. Not even the first enemy of the run, and I have 900 health, which is what I have endgame in most runs. Dang! That sounds pretty lucky, Crevice. Hey. Nice boundary. You can live in Frostpunk 2. From what little I've seen in it, it'll be even more challenging, more fun. Shiki, don't spoil it! No spoilers. Spoils! I do not like spoilers. If any of you have seen anything with Frostpunk 2, please no spoilers. Please and thank you, my friends. I would like to go in blind, which is why I'm tempted not to. Does it work with the harder levels? Yeah, I need to adjust it. Spoilers. Just saying more fun. Shiki. Not allowed. Oh, that's the normal murder. Yeah, I need to figure it out, Paris. Like I've been learning from Ozian in the Discord that, you know, I should probably be using gathering posts more than I do. I should probably be using maybe the hothouse more than I do, but that takes steam cores. So I guess it kinda depends. That isn't going to spoil the actual gameplay. You wound me? Aw, Shiki. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything. I mean, it kind of depends though too, Paris. Like when I did Survivor mode, legitimate snares make you change things up, especially at higher levels. Oh yeah. For sure, Paris. I agree with you 100% on that. By far, I have the most experience with A New Home. Most of my challenge runs that I've done up to this point have been in A New Home. Like, I did one with child labor, I did one with saving everybody, I did one with saving nobody at all. Yes, you could say I have the most experience with this one compared to some of the others. Sacred faster research takes longer. Yeah, and especially when I did Iron Savior. Like, that one's a real test of my your Frostpunk skills. If you're able to get through that. That's honestly one of the hardest achievements in this game. Other than beating everything on Extreme and Survivor, like, I would argue that Iron Savior is a real pain. Yeah, I should probably go for heating at this point, but heating or resources at resource storage, I should elaborate at this point. Yeah, and automaton efficiency. Have you ever watched DDR Jake's playthroughs? No, I don't even know who that is. Because honestly, I kind of prefer to learn things on my own with this kind of game. Not that the occasional guide doesn't, like, is bad or whatever, but you know what I mean? Because trial and error is how I figured out Iron Savior. And trial and error is how I'm gonna figure out probably everything else. But yeah, I do have those other runs. His crazy challenges on Frostpunk, 500,000 views on some of them. Yeah, I've gotten a decent amount with Iron Savior. Iron Savior is actually still going pretty strong for having posted that video a year and a half ago, but when my channel was a lot smaller. Yeah, you're always gonna find those people who do the insane challenges and get hundreds of thousands of views, and it's just... I don't even know what to think. And you could say, and you could fill in the blank, Paris, with basically any game, as far as, you know, people doing crazy challenges and stuff. Like you can honestly fill in the blank with anything, and you're gonna find. When the first got me into Frostpunk, yeah. Yeah, I learned about it through somebody I used to game with. She had just recommended it to me and said that you might like this game because it's really, like, resource survival heavy kind of stuff, and I'm like, alright, cool, I'll check this game out, and... Yep, there's the cold. Thankfully I just brought back a bunch of stuff. Oh, come on. It's not done yet. Yeah, let's go for heating now. Take a look at Ultra Kill. Even the creator, Hakita, has said he is no longer surprised at the feats the community can accomplish. Right, and that's the only point that I'm mentioning to Paris, is that, like, you could just say that about anything. Like, there's gonna be people who do some really crazy, insane things. And I applaud it, don't get me wrong. It's very, very interesting seeing what people can do in games. Like, it fascinates me what people are capable of doing. It's pretty crazy. Hey, alright, the Londoners are gone. I really love Ultra Kill's in-game lore. What's even the lore of Ultra Kill anyway? Did Crevice ever mention it, or am I having another Nova Blind, Nova Death moment? Yeah, I would love to be able to do some crazy challenges in Frostpunk, maybe once I get my skills back up a little bit more, but maybe try some crazy things, maybe try to play some of the scenarios on Extreme. And, like, more of the ones on Survivor mode, like, once I can get used to it. That's kind of my point. He gives himself weird challenges that force him to change his playstyle. Well, yeah, and I could even be trying to get some of, like, the hard or extreme ones and, like, be aiming to do the same thing, but... And it's not that I'm not open to changing my playstyle at all. I mean, like, Ozian's helping me with the refugees in particular on those higher difficulty levels. Because your population starts so small. Like, it takes a while for your population to ramp up, and you get several smaller clusters of people, rather than a couple larger groups. There's 7 refugees. Yeah, I was just thinking about that one, Paris. It's only gonna take a while. I don't doubt it. Dark Tag, I tried this range veteran loadout. Captain Plasma! Nice. Alright, yeah, looks like I'm gonna need range level 4. Or level 3, I should say. Yeah, I have level 3 heating power. I don't need it just yet, but...
The work shift starts.
Hey. It's a thing. Update Destiny. Aww. You gotta love that, right, Geo? When you want to play something and there's an update for it. It's just the best, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, my scouts are pretty much set at this point. I'm just gonna have them in position to go for the free tech. Alright, so my scouts are in position. That's good. In your opinion, what DRG class is the biggest learning curve? Biggest learning curve in Deep Rock? Probably Scout. Scout or Engineer? I can't really pick between the two, because Gunner and Driller are pretty straightforward and easy. Maybe Engineer if I had to pick one. Scout easy. Yeah. Yeah, I was either thinking... I was gonna ask you guys what you thought, too. Everybody else out there in chat. For those of you out there who are DRG enthusiasts. And, would like to imbibe and join the conversation. Alright. And also, Paris, I guess if you're still here, I'm more of a casual Frostpunk player for the most part. Which I feel is respectable. Like, I can definitely respect the people that do a lot of challenge runs in games, and I'm just not generally among them. Like, I like to play Frostpunk a little more casually. Because I enjoy it, you know? Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, I love the occasional challenge run or doing something crazy. It's just not my usual. This guy's biggest weakness is hordes and full damage. Honestly, that's true. Scout definitely does have an issue with that. Alright. Alright, what else do I need for research? That I need. Right now, I don't think I necessarily need anything, but... guess we can get resource storage, and then I gotta start getting my food production ramped up as well. Oh yeah, I should probably get another coal mine, right? What is the engineer is a close-range monster. What is the engineer's biggest weakness? Probably ammo. Like, engineer definitely struggles with ammo. Even ahead of scout, engineer is probably the most ammo-hungry class in Deep Rock. So I would say ammo. Ammo or lack thereof. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Crevice. Alright, let's get that automaton out. Faster gathering, resource depot upgrades, driller lacks range and gunner lacks mobility. Yeah, driller doesn't really have a lot of range either. He's more of a short range specialist. Alright, let's get a second group of scouts out, send them. I thought the road was connected. Was it off by like an inch? Of course it was off by like an inch. That's annoying. Alright, you guys keep going. You guys head that way. Alright. So we're doing okay. We're doing good. Yeah, we don't need anything else right now. Food, health, and shelter. We're gonna get house insulation for free, so we don't need to pay for that. We're good. We don't need hunting tactics. We got enough people. I think we're pretty much done with the tech tree at this point. So now it's just a matter of resource storage. Let's try that. Alright, survivors. Let's just direct them because we need to keep moving to get ahead of the storm. Alright, let's go coal, wood, steel. Let's go raw food. Those secondaries are also sidearms, not two-handed weapons or hand cannons. Yeah, that's another good point. Alright, there's our free tech. Let's keep moving. What got patched in Dark Tide? It's not something major, at least. Yeah, you'll have to tell me. Do I have max heating? Yeah. I guess I could get overdrive couplings. I think I'm gonna need that actually. All right, bring the wounded in. Yeah, I'm gonna build the rest of the houses on this ring. Excuse me. Might as well. Hey, tech! It is the most fun. Yeah, this about is the stock pistol in a video game. That is true. Yeah, I know one of the techs out there is the advanced coal mine. Speaking of which, one of my scouts has it, so I'm gonna make sure that he comes back home. Glock 17 is a reliable pistol. That's why it's in every video game. Speaking of Glocks, you guys, when I went to a concealed carry training course, because it's required by my state that I live in, I honestly did it because I wanted to be an informed citizen. Plus, you know, I'm a single woman, I live alone, so I have been thinking about getting a self-defense firearm for quite some time. As a matter of fact, I probably should because of the state of the world and how brutally unsafe everything is, so it's about as reliable. It is. It certainly is reliable. It's something you can turn to if you need to fire a few more shots. But yeah, a Glock 34 was the gun that they gave me during training because my hands, because Diamond knows me in real life, my hands are really small. So, I obviously I had to be able to handle it, you know, the weapon that was in my hand. So, the owner of the shop who was running the show and running the class had given me the Glock 34, and it actually fit my hand pretty nicely because it's a smaller gun. So I feel like if I had a self-defense weapon, that'd probably be the one that I picked up because I know it fits my hand. God forbid I ever have to use it, obviously. I'm not going to be going willy-nilly because that's just meaningless. As far as, like, you know, I would literally just have it to defend my house, but it's... Anyways, I digress. Back to Frostpunk. I don't hunting shotgun. We actually have a really old shotgun from my grandfather's brother. We're not even sure if it's able to shoot. We'd have to take it to a gunsmith probably to figure that out, but yeah, we're not even sure if it can safely fire because of how old it is. Like, we don't know when it was last cleaned. We don't really know its history, you could say. We're not sure. We don't know anything much about it, other than who previously owned it. Yes, direct them. Keep moving. I mean, I've got a few BB guns in my closet, but... Just got secondary source crowd control. Yeah, that's true. Alright, food, let's... get my food supply ramped up. Because now not only are we starting to run into a food problem, we are also... we gotta gear up for the storm, so we gotta get our food supply ramped up. Yeah, I don't really need the streamlined and optimized prosthesis, but it's whatever. Plasma gun is a powerful weapon in Darktide. Slow reload. It requires heat management to keep from blowing up in your face. Well, I would hope so for a weapon that can shoot plasma. GL. It's so... Alright, yeah, let's get the food supply up. Hey, optimized prosthesis, even though I don't really need it. Stereoscopic lenses, even though I don't really need it. Like, I'll show you guys what it does for those of you who are not familiar with this game. One of your huts is unmanned. Is it? Ha! Good eye! I thought I clicked on them all. Hey. Yeah, I should have set up a outpost team in Tesla City, but whatever. It's fine. It's totally optional. It does help if you want to have like a ton of automatons and stuff running around, then yeah, you're gonna need that, but it's almost a lot of wood. Is it? Oh, so it is. Yeah, see, like I said, Paris, this is why this is precisely why I wanted to start doing Frostpunk Friday, so then I could brush up on these old skills and see how much I suck, because apparently I can't remember to do half the stuff that I normally do. Lol. Yeah, it's just me being a doofus, really. Alright, send the scouts home. If stereoscopic lenses. Alright, guys. So the stereoscopic lenses, it's not required because you can kind of plan ahead anyway. Basically, what you need to do once you get to this point in the game is you need to research basically everything that's down here. So like power and range and overdrive couplings. Heaters are not required, but they are very useful. You also are not obligated to, but if you want to rescue the survivors that we just got in those 3 surrounding areas, You need to recall all of your scout groups and your outpost teams if you had any, and ideally you want to have a week's worth of food for each citizen stored, but that's not strictly necessary. You can just have the, like the raw food, but you will eventually lose the ability to cook. So you'll want to be careful if you do that. I mean, I do it anyway, because it's fine, but it's not really an issue for me personally, but never know, for some it might be. Will the stream momentarily. Scythe only, have a nice death run. Dang! Nice. Good luck, Grievous! Yep, those are scout groups. Banish them! Banish the drunks. This. Well, that's all the infirmaries that I can make. Alright. Yeah, we don't need anything else. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it's just a matter of saving up enough food. Oh, they got made. Yeah, I was just about to check on these and see if they were made. So what's my supply? Raw food? Yeah, maybe I'll convert the steel one into raw food just so I can store more. Maybe I didn't really need one for steel, but yeah, send everybody out. Inconsistency. People don't give chip damage enough for proper respect. Yeah, chip damage can be very, very powerful, my friends. Very, very much so. Yes. Force them to work, my friends. Get your hope up, my friends.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Yeah, just get a bunch of prosthetics. You are not saved, you are not clean, you are not worthy. You just make all the prosthetics. Heater on Faith Keepers? Maybe, but I typically don't.
Brace yourselves.
Hold the Siberian winter.
The work shift starts.
In factory? I mean, if I need it, but I mean, yeah, they're freezing, but I'm not terribly concerned about it. Because I don't need the factory for too much longer anyway, so I'm gonna, as soon as they're done with the prosthetics, I'm gonna pull them out. Yeah, the Faith Keepers, I can't even, like, at this point, because of how cold it is, like, it's not gonna really make that much of a difference. Alright, let's go ahead and need more available work. Oh, I've got plenty of employable workers. Ah, jeez. Yeah, this is the last night that I'm gonna have.
Well, the frost is here. The work shift starts.
Okay, what's my production?
Finish your labors, people.
Alright, yeah, this is the last night that I'm gonna have to go hunting. You have to have heaters and steam hubs to keep them from getting amputated. Yeah, especially if you didn't put it inside the heat ring, which I technically could. Do I have enough space? I actually might have space to move it in. I actually do have enough space. Just barely, but I do. Alright, friends, we are in the final cold snap. The final storm, the great storm, whatever you want to call it. It's got any number of names. I'm gonna make sure the heater in the thing is on, and it is. Alright, yep, we've got the mines that are at risk of collapsing.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Let's get them on extended hours. Yeah, I don't need my engineers in tech anymore. Yeah, you guys need to be cooking. Unman the hunter hangars. Yeah, I could probably do that, but it's honestly not that big of a deal, though. I mean, I guess maybe to keep people from getting sick, but honestly, this is the crazy point of the game anyway, so I don't really. I've done it both ways. Like, even on hard, I'm able to get through with just leaving them in there. I usually forget to remove them. It's probably not strictly necessary, but. So 161 freezing people. I thought maybe the freezing people was only, like, you know, the people that are, like, in the houses and stuff, but maybe I'm mistaken on that. Again, though, it's like, okay. Like, how much does it matter, but this is also only on, like, normal difficulty, so I'm not terribly concerned about it, but obviously if I was going for Iron Savior, or if I was going for some crazy challenge run, then I would be, but otherwise not particularly. And I honestly thought the people in the hunter hangars didn't even go to work during the Great Storm. Because it's like, you can't go anywhere. So. On hard difficulties, you have a sick cascade. Interesting point, Paris. And see, this is another reason that I like playing Frostpunk on the channel, and I used to quite a bit, but then I stopped for a while, and then I started playing a lot of other stuff. But I've always liked comparing and contrasting play styles and stuff with other people. So it means they go to the hangar and just stand around. Do they? So that's what causes it then, eh? And face their hands up. So that's why I end up with a sick cascade then. Sometimes if I remember to, I'll just dismantle them and destroy them completely, but you guys need to stay at work. It's a coding thing? Huh. That's really interesting. Actually. That really is. Very insightful, actually. know, for future runs. That if a building is freezing and you don't need it to reassign the people, or just take them out, or dismantle the building, like, do whatever you need to do. Alright, we're at the final snap. We're gonna just stick it into double overdrive. I don't quite have the medical capacity for this, but we are just about done here, folks, and then we're gonna see if maybe try another run. Find another scenario to play. Yep, that's the -238. For perspective, everyone, the coldest recorded temperature was only about -120, and that was in Antarctica. So this game portrays the coldest known temperature as being about twice that much. Because in any of the scenarios, -238 is as cold as it gets. First time I've got you live. Yo! Cowabunga dude! Welcome in, man! Hopefully you are doing well, good sir. If you're playing on endless mode, you'll need to do that during the storms. Do what? Oh, yeah. Okay, now I get it. Removing the people. I tried endless mode, and it's okay, but it's just like, it goes on forever. So it's like, once you establish yourself, it's just like, you're done. You know what I mean? Not that it's not fun at all, it's just not my cup of tea. I know there's a bunch of, like, Steam achievements related to the endless modes. I'll have to pursue those at a later date, like, just whenever the heck. I seriously think this epilogue is written from the perspective of the captain. I keep thinking that it is. Especially because the last sentence, like, it's usually like an I statement. Or like a we statement. There's a we in there somewhere. It's like, yet I think we haven't... Yeah, yet I think we haven't crossed the line. This makes me think that it's written in the perspective of the captain of the city. And 440. That's not a lot of people. That's a good couple airplanes worth of people. That's not a lot. Alright. Well, let's maybe do another run. I'm just trying to think of the next thing I want to do. Movies on hard. Yeah, I could try that again. Try that again. Yeah, maybe. Well, hold on. So I know the challenge that that you had requested was to do it on hard and save everybody. I think that was you that requested it, Paris. I'm pretty sure that was you that I saw in the comments that requested it. I think maybe what I might want to do is... Yeah, I thought that was you. Saving everybody on hard, though? In the comments. Yeah. But saving everybody, though? That's like, what, almost 700 people? That honestly might rival the difficulty of Iron Savior, because... nobody can die? Yeah, if nobody can die, that's gonna be rough. Just trying to think of the best approach. When people die, they die. Oh, because you had asked me to save everybody, so that's why I was thinking it so hard to myself. But try to save all the refugees. Okay, so maybe I can ask you. So you're asking me to save all the refugees. Do the lords matter? Like, how much do the lords matter? How many of them do I need to accept? Do I need to accept all of them, or... Because the game does not distinguish between refugees and lords once they're added to your cities. Once they're added to the city. Okay, so all the okay. So that makes more sense now. So you want me to play this on hard and save all the refugees, because that makes more sense and it's more doable. Try and bring all the lords. Okay. I can try that. I just don't know how many of them are gonna live. Because like I said, the game does not distinguish between them once they're added to your city population. So it's like, how do I know how many of the lords are still alive versus how many of the regular people? Alright. Anyway, let's hit the ground hard and fast. Yeah, let's get child labor out first.
Everyone, new law is signed.
Change things up a little bit. Yeah, probably. Yeah, because I don't have any stuff yet to make the gathering posts, so I'm gonna have to gather those resources. And this is why I typically don't build them, Paris. If that makes any sense, is because they take resources early on in the game that you often have a very limited supply of. So that's why I'm kind of, you could say, apprehensive. 5 to 10 on coal. Yeah, I probably... Well, I'll just remove them at the end of the in-game present day.
It's off time.
Just to get a little bit of a supply. Need more wood and steel. Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah, that much I knew. Alright, yeah, I guess I could take these guys out, because I'm gonna have gathering posts, actually, so I can reassign because of my small city population. Let's get the workers in there. Yeah, let's get the shifts.
A new law has passed. Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Alright, yeah. Alright, that's my first little cluster. Yeah, now I gotta get shelter for everybody. Emergency shift a lot. I take the first death, then pay the food price later on. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you have any tricks for this early segment, I would love to hear about it, so then... You know, so that I can become a better player, like...
Law in the city.
Even though, like I said, for those of you who may have just joined in, first off, welcome to the Frostpunk Friday party. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the wood. Oh yeah, and I've got a food problem. Now people are starting to eat it. Just in case I need to assign extra. Triple on wood. Yeah, I've got the kids on wood, actually. Yeah, I've got the kids on one of the wood piles, so then I can try to...
Finish your labors, people.
Oh, like 6 minutes too short, are you kidding me? Of course. Literally, you guys were so dumb.
Listen, everyone.
I gotta get tech. I have not been doing tech for the last several in-game days. I need to shape up and move it. How many engineers do I got? But then I also need healthcare because I've got a healthcare issue. Someone's already died. Yeah, lack of treatment. Of course it was an engineer! Because why not? Because why not make it an engineer that dies? Okay, guys, can you stop killing the engineers? Jesus. I need to get my early game better, I think.
Plenty to do.
Yeah, because now I've got a starvation issue. Hold on. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna try this again here. There's no point overcrowding organ transplants. Yeah, I thought you had recommended that before.
New law. A new law has passed.
Yeah, let's make that first day the wooden steel, pull them out, make the gathering posts, you know, the shelter, and then go for tech. I think I need to start doing that a little bit quicker.
Finish your labors, people.
It's a must. Yeah. And it's gonna be a learning process, so that's fine. Alright, yeah, let's pull everybody out. Yeah, I actually have enough resources for all three of them, which is good. You get these guys on wood because the gathering posts do not cover them, so I'm gonna get those wood piles cleared out first. Yeah, let's get those shifts.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city. Work time. Get back to work.
Alright, I think my early game's a little bit better this time. Alright, there's my first cluster of people. Yeah, let's get those guys in. The other two gathering posts, the two on this side of the map. Don't even have a double coal one yet. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so, maybe, but I wanted to have it there as a reminder to actually use it. You know what I mean? Okay. Almost done with those two coal piles. Alright, now I'm gonna go for tech. Cool, and steal the other piles. Yeah. But I'm sure you get what I mean, though. Like, because otherwise I'm probably going to forget to use it.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Yeah, you could say it's there as a reminder. Yep. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, cool. Alright, at least we're cool on that. Yeah, let's let the kid have a day off. That's fine. course they are.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
And people are eating the raw food, which I was hoping to be able to avoid, but yeah, cookout's a little too late for that one, Paris. But yeah, I probably should have done that. Yeah, I probably should have built that. This should have maybe been the next thing that I built, but yeah, I can start going for it though. Alright, so you said corpse disposal and
A new law has passed. Day ends. It's off time.
yeah, you were saying snow pit organ transplants. Dog-fed soldiers, dog food disguised as beef? Really? Now that's interesting. Like, legitimately. Overcrowding. Oh yeah, you did also mention overcrowding. Let's get a little more research speed. Might have to move it later. Yeah. It's not that I haven't used the snow pit. I mean, when I've played, what's the space? The Fall of Winterhome, you actually have that by default, so that's one thing.
Work time. Get back to work.
Yeah, the snow pit I'm probably gonna have to move at some point here. Yeah, let's get the food set up here, because I...
Hear me. New law in the city.
Yeah, I also need soup, I know that.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Are those a bunch of kids? Yeah. Only need 2 or 3 in there, put them to work somewhere else. Really? I guess you may not need it full, but... I don't really have anywhere else to put them, though. At least right now. What do you mean one of our people died? Probably lack of treatment. I know you were talking about the sawmill before. Maybe I'm rushing through this a little too fast, but...
Get moving.
Yeah, slight diversion, but... Where are my workers even employed? When your pub gets close to 400, then you'll need more people in there. Okay. This is not good for eating. No. Oh. Frostpunk time. Hey, Ozian! How you doing? Yeah, I'm actually having issues, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Wait, that's all the kids, where the kids are. Triple lab. That's my usual, Ozian. I'll admit. That's my typical, is to go triple lab, unless you or... Man, this sawmill. Yeah, I probably should be at this point. I mean,
Go rest all you can.
despite the fact that I've got people... Thought you'd show up. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to shape up for this. Oh, my discontent's too high. Of course it is. Where's Scout team out there? Yeah, there's a lot of food out there. It's a weird lost pick. Well, Paris has kind of been giving me the 2 cents on this. Or like... I can't even pass soup either. Where do I even still have workers? Mom! Seriously? Why are you calling me? Hold on, guys. Give me a minute. Gotta love it, guys, when your mother suddenly decides to interrupt you when you are busy. The paparazzi, as I call it. It's like everybody seems to want my attention when I am live streaming. It's like I suddenly... It's like everybody suddenly wants my attention. It's like, guys, what the heck? Excuse me. I'm about to get kicked out of town again. Just pause it, Mom. I mean, I did tell her that I was streaming.
The work shift starts.
But yeah, Paris, I think right now my primary issue is dealing with the discontent. So I've been trying to follow your strategy here, but just trying to figure out. I felt that run. I do want to learn, Paris. I do want to be able to figure this out and be able to play on hard and do. I'll try if I remember. Yeah, I'm not sure what tomorrow's stream is going to be. Maybe we'll continue with Wizard 101 because we haven't done that for a little bit. Maybe I'll check on Sabrina's side questing and see where she's at. Yeah, because now I'm starting to lose people.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Those gathering post resources are down. Human discontent is still too high. Trying to bring it down. Phew! Alright, well, I saved myself from that, but I don't have a lot of time to correct. Yeah, I'll send him along. Of course, all my engineers are dying. I gotta figure this stuff out.
Wrap up well. Frost is here. Work. Move, people. There's plenty to do. Listen, everyone.
This is the season for seasoning. That's funny, Shiki. Looks like the coal piles are in the way. Ah, come on. There we go. Let's get it manned. Should have done that a while ago, probably. Of course, now my medical facilities are too cold, and I'm gonna have more people dying of illness. Yeah, you can tell that I don't have a lot of experience with this particular scenario.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Wish now I got a bunch more kids that I don't need. All these notifications. Yeah, discontent's too high. If the abandoned camp goes south.
Move. Time to get to work.
So I guess south of the abandoned camp with your scouts, that is. Yeah. So I take it head for that region.
Night is coming.
Assume that's intent. Yeah, I certainly do, Shiki. Yeah, I've got a pretty severe illness problem. I normally would not build a 4th tech lab, but I think I might need the speed. Eventually, I will get better at this. Canning workshop. Oh! You were just talking about this. Yeah. Of course, all my engineers are dying. Heater's quicker. Yeah, I probably should. Well, see, I'm picking this up little by little. I'm working on it, Paris. I do want to be able to actually complete this.
Work day ends. It's off time.
He said no safes coming here. Yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, 'cause I'm getting kicked out of town. Ah, come on. Alright, let's reset. Get a normal restroom for your hunter hangers that fast? No. And again, Paris, and I know that you know this, it's literally just for a new home that I can do that. I know the other scenarios are gonna be different. I just don't have nearly as much experience with most of the rest of them. Let's try this again, shall we? 3rd time's the charm. Maybe. And we'll get through the run.
A new law has
I'm gonna work at it, guys. Eventually, I will get it. Poke fun at you because I'm your friend and I care, but I believe in you, know, but you got this. I am trying, Shiki. I really do want to figure this out and be able to maybe play on the higher difficulties a little more often so that I can do viewer requests like this. I would like to be able to do those sorts of things. Don't do the housing challenge, get gathering huts. Meditex research then housing. Oh yes, that's something that I'm doing that I really shouldn't be doing. I do want to apologize to you, Paris. You've probably already reminded me about this numerous times. Yeah, I do want to apologize to you, man. Eventually, it will stick. At least I hope so. No praise, no apology. Oh, okay.
new law in the city.
Alright, so you said research lab. Alright, there's my lab. Really? Just kind of reading here.
Listen, everyone.
Yeah, I suppose it makes sense, though, moving the engineers from the medic tents to the lab. Like, during the daytime. And then at night, moving them to... It actually makes sense. But yeah, let's get that cookhouse before people start eating the raw food, hopefully. Yep, they're already eating it. Great. Well, it's too late for that now, so may as well wait.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
Yeah, let's get the beacon. Because then if I can get the beacon out, then I can get those 400 rations that you were talking about at the canning spot. At the canning workshop, you were saying. What was it? They throw out food. Yeah, they already started doing that. But hey, it's getting better. Yeah, corpse disposal.
Law has passed.
Come on. Oh shoot, I totally forgot about that. Save scum. I'm gonna save scum my way to victory. They're already gonna eat the raw food anyway, so it's not really a big issue. Cheating? It's not cheating, Shiki. It's not cheating at all.
Brace yourselves. Hold is coming. Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Of course, those idiots in the AI are probably not going to build the housing fast enough. Like usual with the AI.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Nope. They're just gonna let it fly. Yep, they did.
Night is coming.
Of course. Never mind. 'Cause why wouldn't they? They're just dumb. Do I have enough people? I do, but I need the wood. Let's get the wood out and send out those workers. Get those 400 rations.
Time to get to work.
Don't forget to get the rations. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm starting to jump a little bit on this. Let's get the sawmill out. Course disposal organ transplants. I'm remembering, Paris.
Everyone,
I'm learning.
new law is signed.
I'm learning. I feel proud of myself. I'm actually starting to get it finally, I think.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Winky emoji. Yeah, lack of shelter and they're hungry.
Get back to work.
Yeah, let's at least get the hunter's gear so then it's a little bit easier for them once I do build. I start starving. Yeah, that's what I was, Yeah, I'm not seeing the canning place. The canning thing's not there. It's like I went south, but it's not showing up. Oh, the storehouse? Where did I send him to? Alright, head that way. Yeah, I was gonna say, if there's any other landmarks that I can use to change a little bit, but it's always south. Okay. Good to know.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Good to know, though. Yeah, I know you guys are starving, but hold on. Of course, immediately after I assign someone, they die. Yeah, discontent's too high and hope is too low. Okay. At least I got it, but I'm gonna send them home. Because I got people dying of starvation here.
Work time. Get back to work.
Oh, the generator's shutting down? Of course it is. I have no available workers because everyone's dying. Yeah.
Day ends. It's off time.
Alright. I need to figure this out. When you're rusty, can't wait to turn it into a stress simulation. Yeah. I feel like I was starting to get on the right track, but then I just lost it.
A new law has passed. Gather your tools.
Just slow it down a little bit, you'll get this. Oh, I appreciate that. Or do I just not even promise them shelter at all? What do you think, Paris? Have you ever... Maybe I can ask you because you're here. Have you ever totally refused them the shelter? Or do you just take the quest and then wait until the end? Because I think that's part of where my discontent is. Like, is those couple instances where I was getting it, but the AI was stupid and didn't build it in time. And that's where my discontent starts to shoot through the roof. Don't? What do you mean? Oh, like, don't... Do you mean, like, don't refuse the quest? Or, like, what am I... How am I reading this? I mean, until they request it again. Okay. So maybe I try that this time. Alright. Alright, let's take the people out. And make those 2 gathering posts in those couple of areas. Don't promise them anything yet. Yeah, that's usually a pretty big risk in the early game. In Frostpunk, even I can understand that. Like, especially on higher difficulties, that can really... I had to reject a lot of promises, I think, during Iron Savior. I'm not sure exactly how I did it, but... Because, you know, it's been a while, I'd have to go back and watch that video, but... But I think I rejected a lot of stuff in the early game, as far as questing, unless I was 100% sure that I could get it.
Work time. Get moving.
So now I've got the extra people. I've just got some accents. Yeah, that's what I'm working on now. Is I'm trying to do that part quicker. The beacon, that is.
It's time off. Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Better people put them to work. Yeah. I was making sure that I got the, extended shifts. I'm gonna put these guys somewhere. I'm gonna keep the kids out because I want to put them in the cookhouse when that gets built. I guess I could add maybe 3 because you're saying I only need 2. Okay, I do. Yeah, I see what you wrote there. Yeah, I've got 1 cluster going into wood. 1 cluster of kids, or 1 cluster of people.
Wrap up well.
Man, they always get to me before I can get the cookhouse out. It's like that's gotta be one of the first things that I build, or something. Alright, let's get that tech out. Alright, so I've got the beacon now, so I... there we go. Alright, let's get those 5 people out. Let's get Soup out before I get too discontented. Maybe. Let's try that trick. Let's see if I can do that first. Yeah, there's the shelter one. Yeah, I gotta get the scouting party sent out first, but... Alright, I'm getting it out sooner, Paris. I'm starting to get this. Yeah, the housing I'm definitely gonna prioritize now that I've got more people. I've got more engineers so I can outfit the medic tents. Get a second group into the laboratory now that I've got those extra engineers. Housing and hunter huts. Yeah! Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now. Right, yeah, discontent's too high. Alright, I gotta get it back down. And now I need to get the housing situation under control. But yeah, that's an interesting trick. Wait, I thought I hit it already. I probably misclicked slightly off. Yeah, like they never want to build the shelter.
Out for today.
It's like, unless I have to manually unassign people.
The work shift starts.
Yeah, I can't even do anything with the gravely ill. Well, the housing sure didn't take care of the discontent because the AI is stupid and decided not to build. Yeah, there's just a lot to build, like, in such a short period of time. There's a lot to manage. Clearly, I'm not that skilled at this game after all, but yeah, I'm getting kicked out of town because people are dumb and they won't build when they should. It's like, do you know, Paris, can I ask you, do you know if manually unassigning people and workers from build sites actually makes them go build the shelters faster, or is that just... Like, do you know, like, should I be doing that? It's a rough scenario. It kind of is. And I'm really, I just gotta say, man, I'm really glad that you're willing to, like, sit here with me and kind of coach me so that I can learn. It really means a lot when I can work with viewers on this kind of stuff. Like, I love doing this kind of stuff, yeah. So it does. It's like, sometimes it doesn't seem to. You know, I'm gonna bump it down a notch. I'm gonna bump it down to medium and try this strategy. Because I want to try and nail it on the head. I feel like it might help. Take the difficulty down just a tad.
Hear me. New law in the city.
And just, you know, practice. Practice makes perfect, right? I mean, obviously people are not going to get sick as quickly, and research is going to be a little bit faster, but at least it can help me get a foothold and get me used to the routine. So this is the first then build. Yeah, that's why I'm concerned about that. Like, the housing quests and stuff, like, or anything involving building. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's usually housing. Yeah, because there's really no harm, no foul in practicing on the lower difficulty levels, because that's honestly how I beat Iron Savior. For those of you who are newer here and are unfamiliar, I did a run on a new home where basically nobody could die, and yeah, I had to mess a lot of things up in order to get that run done.
Listen, everyone. New
Alright.
law is
Yeah, that one's getting done. And also remembering to shut the generator off during the daytime as well would probably help. Okay, what am I doing? Nova, what are you doing? You need to make medic huts, you need to make the lab, and you need to research the beacon and get your ass out there onto the search field so that you can find that canning workshop and get those food rations. I'm trying to coach myself through this.
Workday ends. Time off.
I'm working on the beacon right now, guys. The tech is in the queue.
A new law has passed.
Where's everybody employed? I was about to cut costs. Yeah, I know that's a reminder that you keep having to throw out there. I actually did this time. I know on day 3 they'd be starting to eat the food, but I have an extra day, I think. Get the beacon faster. I would do that. That's probably the smarter option. It's probably something I should be doing, but
Get moving.
like, use it for that first bit to be able to get the beacon, but there's always that risk of death. You know, death from overwork. Let's get the beacon out. Well, before my discontent gets too high, I'm gonna go ahead and get corpse disposal.
Law in the city.
Alright, beacon. I know I got people that I need to put to work. I know Paris is probably about to yell at me because there's unemployed people. I see it. And I'm working on it. I see my unemployed people. Maybe Paris will be proud of me if I actually pull through this. What? Oh, that's a housing issue. Of course, that's where the housing issue starts. Oh, come on, that's not next to the road. Ooh! These 5 citizens must be available. 5 citizens are now available. Just yank him out of the pile and just send him out. Lol. I caught myself! I caught myself, Paris. You did not have to catch me with unemployed people this time. See, I'm getting somewhere. I'm learning. There's always something to learn about this game.
The work shift starts.
I know, right? Alright, I'm gonna pull a few workers out to see if I can get them
Listen, everyone.
to build the housing. Like, actually build the housing this time.
Workday ends. It's off time.
Well, now that that's established, I can... What? See, this is why the housing quests are so ambiguous. It's like either they build or they're stupid and they don't, and then you end up with a discontent issue. Like, my god. I just can't win, Paris! I can't win! It's annoying. I cannot bloody win. As much as I try.
Move. Time to get to work.
There's the sawmill. Survey for tonight. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm starting to work on that now. I'm gonna see if I can get 2. Yeah, because I've got enough staff to run both.
Night is coming. Put down.
Yeah, I'll go for it. And see, this is the problem. Like, they just either they build or dismantle really fast, or they don't. Inconsistent food. Yeah, the what am I trying to say? The outpost teams can really help in that regard. Yeah, let's go for soup.
New law. A new law has passed.
Outpost team. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what I was... I knew that's what you were thinking of. Alright, so now I'm covered on food for a considerable amount of time because I've got my dudes out. Now I can focus on other things.
Moving.
Alright, so I've got the steelworks. Really necessary another set of scouts, is it? Yeah, I can see why. Man, this ammo. Yeah, I need to work on that. Because I don't currently have it manned. Where are all my workers employed?
End of shift.
Never mind, I just got more. Now I can get it manned. Alright, yeah, let's go for... Yeah, I need the next scouting party. I also need steel. So I guess I can take the guys out of one of the hunters' huts and put them somewhere else, because...
Hear me. New law in the city.
So yeah, actually, in advance, I'm gonna move the snow pit. Now that I actually can.
Bundle up. It's getting colder. Move. Time to get to work.
Getting the first double coal pile. Yeah, I do have it built. At least if I did. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't, but... There we go. Yeah, dismantle the snow pit from there, get the second scouting party. You know, I'm actually getting somewhere for once. Alright, well now I can send out a second scouting party. Let's just send them in the opposite direction as the first group.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Yeah, there's an iron bank out here. Yeah, let's get the kids in there. So overcrowding.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Oh shoot, I did not want to do that. I wanted to steal the treasure.
New law. A new law has passed.
Save scum. I mean, save scum your way to victory. Sometimes it's what you gotta do in this game. You gotta just reset and reset repeatedly until it works. I want it. Yeah. Take the treasure. Yeah, let's send them. So then I can keep moving. And well, now I've got better healthcare, at least a little bit. Let's get that upgrade for the sawmill, make them a little more efficient. It's perfectly legitimate, Paris. I'm sure a lot of Frostpunk players have probably done this. Save scumming. I'm sure it's not an uncommon practice. Even for games that are similar to Frostpunk, I'm sure there are plenty of us that like to save scum and take advantage of it. I know I certainly do.
One day ends. It's time off.
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I don't think so. I don't have a problem with it. Like, I love save scumming if the game allows it. Allows me to. I know there are some people that definitely do have a problem with it, and I don't understand why, because it's like... But yeah, I have seen challenge runs of other games and stuff, Paris, where people really are picky about save scumming, and I'm like, I don't see the reason. I don't see the reason to be picky. Alright, back out they go. Send them back in that direction. Alright, the temperature's warming up a little, so things are looking up. So of course, as soon as I start playing on a lower difficulty, I suddenly start doing better. It's probably just because of the nature of lower difficulty lower difficulty games. Yeah, I cannot speak English today. Maybe I should go to bed early tonight. I probably should. That probably would not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's just keep moving back up the way. Get our resource production up because we are definitely gonna need it. Now, I know you were saying in the comments, excuse me, Paris, of something about having a double steelworks. Am I remembering that correctly? Kind sir. Can you kindly remind me? Because I know you said something about a double steelworks. I think it was for the refugees that you had specified that. Work towards the wall drill. If you want to build better housing, you're going to need a lot of wood and steel. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought you said. I wanted to confirm, you could say. I want to confirm, so then I can wholly understand how you're trying to help me exactly. Insane amount of housing. Oh yeah! No, to save 700 people, like, I've played A New Home, Paris, and saved every single person, and there is just shy of 700 people. For those of you who are curious, the actual number is 693. That's a lot of housing, especially when only 10 people fit in each one. So yeah, you're cramming people like sardines into that city of yours, and you absolutely need steam hubs if you're going for that. You cannot fit 700 people in the main ring, even if every single building is a house. It's not going to fit everyone. Alright, so there's that. Well, now I suppose I can go for the infirmary because I actually have the resources and the time to do so. Obviously, once I go back to hard difficulty, that might get delayed a little bit more, but I'm in a much better position than I was. You know, I've got steel, I've got wood, I've got a steady source of all those things. I was needs for food and coal. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I probably should be doing that, actually, but I'm gonna move that gathering post, actually, to be behind.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Just have enough space for 3 infirmaries on that section. Poop wants to sneak up on you. Oh yeah! They definitely will. And now I can get rid of the medical posts because I have the infirmary now. And I can use those extra spaces for additional housing in the center of the ring. Yeah, maybe I'll go for outpost teams at this point. Now that things have stabilized. I haven't found the fishing village yet, unless I did and I accidentally dismantled it. Yeah, I think I still have to locate those areas. Paris, because I don't think I have found them yet. So I guess that'll be my next priority, is looking for them. It's in the south. You haven't been there yet? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That I haven't been there yet, but my food supply is pretty stable right now. I am doing okay in the food department. Obviously, for now. Yeah, I'm still working through it. Maybe I'll get scout speed just so that I can do this a little bit quicker. But I do have the capability to make the outpost teams at this point, so I'm looking good. Yeah, keep the boys moving. I was gonna say, great minds think alike, Paris. I was just building more housing, and here we are talking about it. I was just getting ahead of you, getting onto the same page as you. Whoa. Yeah. I know I need to get the heaters. You need to send those guys home. They've got a lot of resources. Alright, now they can actually function, at least. Let's get insulation. Coal supply, you're out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on that. Both of the scout teams are carrying a bunch. One of those groups is coming home. So I'll be able to replenish that supply until I can get the coal outpost team. I feel like I'm gonna prioritize that over food. If I can get the one for food, great. But, oh, there's the fishing village. So at least I can establish it. And I can turn the heaters off. Alright. Alright, so heating is fine. We're good for a little bit. Let's try to get some upgrades done. You gotta get the Black Spire refugees or you lose. Do you? Do you actually? That's a good question, Paris. Do you happen to know? It seems like you're kind of guessing, which is fine. Like, it's not an issue, but obviously. Yeah, let's repair it, because then I can send an outpost team there, but I want to find out where the one for coal is. I want to get that one first. I'm not exactly sure. What difficulty is this on? I actually bumped it down to medium Ozian because I wanted to try the strategy that Paris has been teaching me. I feel like I wanted to bump it down a tad just so that I could like try to learn it and solidify it so then I can try it on hard. If that makes any sense. I mean, no shame in practicing. At least I don't think so. Alright, so those guys made it. I'll send that group out. Yeah, I'll send that scouting party home and disband them for all the goals achieved on hard. What do you mean all goals?
Work time. Get back
So I did clarify Ozian with Paris that it's really to try and save all the refugees and try to save as many of the lords as possible. So I clarified what Paris's intent with that challenge was. Alright, so I'm gonna dismantle that scouting party for now, but I do have the ability to re-enable them in a heartbeat because I have that upgrade that allows me to do so. All the lords and ensuring Craven survives. Yeah, or at least as many of them as possible. Because it may not be that likely to save absolutely everybody. All the refugees across the map. Yeah, as many of them as I can, anyway. That's kind of the idea now. Alright, so I'm in a good position so I can start looking at other things. Like other base improvements at this point. Ah, come on. Yeah, let's get ready to start building a giant network of housing. Get the roads ready so then I don't have to worry about connecting them. Start them the faith route. Oh, okay, so at this point, I could go down the faith route. Hey! Winner! I'm a winner, guys. Let's put a few down. Alright, infirmary mechanization is done because I'm definitely gonna need it. Alright, housing. I'm gonna need a ton of it. Did I destroy the coal site? My last one rotates buildings. Oh, does it? Well, I know it rotates the map if you hold it. If you like hold and drag. How are these 5 people? They might have just showed up. Might be some of the newer residents. Aww, young couple, how sweet.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Yeah, housing, let's get that up, because we're gonna need a ton of it. And a ton of good housing at that. Building more safe fit better. Huh. Okay. That is interesting. I didn't realize you could do that. The more you know, Rainbow.
Work day ends. Time off.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Just to have those extra food things ready. Because I know I'm gonna need them once I start saving the lords. So I might as well get them in position.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed. Time to get to work.
I'm not gonna man them yet. Because I want to save the people. Let's get house redesign. Now we've got the houses. No! Get back to work! You bloody fools! Alright, let's get the rest of the housing up for the people that I do have. At least right now.
End of shift.
Alright, so I've got housing redesign. Yeah, I'm gonna get these guys in to increase my wood production. And then I guess while I'm at it, I'll go for the advanced steelworks, because I'm gonna need a lot more steel to build all of the houses. Well, actually, I could start the process of doing that now. Start with the ones that are on the outermost ring. Get some of them built at least. Bring my discontent down a little bit, maybe. Especially now because of the weather. Cooling. I see. We have the lords rapidly on approach. Okay, I did for 10 minutes, like the church or the workshop. Oh, okay. Alright, so now I've got the advanced steelworks. Alright. Let's do this. Since you're already here, get to work. Yeah.
Work day is up. A new law has passed.
Let's go for food. Provide the infrastructure, risk it. Are you going Faith Keepers? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. Not fan of communism, sad days. No, I'm not. I will say.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
And now I need better housing. Yeah, I still gotta get the housing up, and I don't have a lot of time to do it.
Brace yourselves. Hold is coming. Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Almost knocked over my stand-up mic. Alright. Oh wow, that was close.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Oh, another sick. Great. Great!
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
Starting to run out of coal. Getting it close. Yeah! Yeah, that's got to be the next thing I do here.
Work time. Get back to work.
You should end up going for the, I ended up going for the hunter's huts. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of coal for a little bit, but hopefully everybody will be okay in the meantime.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
How much did you get in the huts? Did you get in the end? I've got 4 right now. I dismantled one. But I'm gonna probably end up rebuilding it in short order here.
Listen, everyone.
Yeah, I probably should have gotten the coal mine before that incident, but...
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
My vision dropped like that niche. Yeah, it's only because, the generator was turned off, like... What do you mean? I made a bunch of the facilities. It said to open 4 new infirmaries, and I did. And I thought I got it. Apparently I didn't. Alright, well now I gotta get more housing. We should pray in sermons. I probably should be doing that, realistically.
Move. Time to get to work.
Lord Craven got lynched. Yeah, unfortunately I could not save him. My hope was probably to,
It's off time.
bruh. Yeah, my hope was too low or my discontent was too high. Like, I was not gonna be able to save him in that instance. Cast up peacefully, information says you'll become a massive asshole. Oh, really? That's funny. It's like a little alternate ending, eh? Okay. I mean, that's not much better, but... If people will turn on you. The quote was actually really good. You'll become a benevolent leader and a tyrant. I would know. I've been both. So if we turn you on the job, I mean, yeah, that's true. That probably would happen realistically.
Get going. Time to earn your friend.
even have space for this. I do.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Lord's house is set ablaze. Using steam hubs at all? No. I typically don't. I'm back. Hey, Paris! I'm making it! Lord Craven got lynched because my discontent was either too high or my hope was too low. But he got lynched. 42 people died because I ran out of coal. I was stupid. I forgot to build the coal mine before I ran out of coal. And I was not able to build enough before the generator failed. Or ran out of coal, and yeah, 42 people died. But that's otherwise, I have not had a whole lot of deaths outside of that. Figured it was worth updating you on that. It's been very funny to watch. Well, thanks. I'm glad it could be entertaining, Ozan. I'm glad I can be a good entertainer for you guys. I try. I tried my best. I'm just a silly woman that half knows what she's doing, half doesn't know what she's doing. I'm doing my best. I try. What's that? Disperse that crowd. Do you have shrines? I do not. I did get the Faith Keepers, though. I did just get the Faith Keepers. Because I thought they would be useful.
New law in the city.
But then every workplace that'll get your hope up. Yeah. There's one spot that's still working overtime. Oh, that's the kitchen. Maybe research faster. Yeah. I did it! Whee! Winner! Cool! Just gonna have the right level. Yeah, I was gonna say, I decided to see if I could use those abilities again. Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Alright. Well, I'm getting somewhere at least. Paris, I think I'm on the right track. I think I need to kinda... Maybe I go back and watch the VOD here and take some actual written notes about what I did in approximately what order. Well, I'm gonna see the exact order because it's in the VOD, but obviously with the ability to adapt. And kind of take note of when I did stuff, because that might help me on hard. Because I did save all the lords. Well, I accepted all the groups. And aside from some deaths, I didn't have a ton of them, other than that one batch of 42, but, I feel like I could probably still apply what I did here on medium difficulty onto hard. Justice for wrongs of the past. Justice or revenge. You know, that is kind of the penultimate question. Is that hard as the temperature drops? Yeah, that's gonna be the main crux on hard, is the temperature drops. They're gonna be harsher and more frequent, and they're gonna come faster. So I'm gonna have to act much quicker with the coal production and those kind of things. You can up a lot quicker. Oh, Paris, I appreciate that, man. Really? You're getting better. Oh, I'm trying, Paris. I mean, you guys are a huge help. Like, you and Ozian, my fellow Frostpunk enthusiasts. Like, you guys are really helping me reshape how I approach this game. And especially when we go to get Frostpunk 2, I plan to get the deluxe edition of the game. My pleasure. Aww. You're making me blush, Paris. If you could see my face right now, it's probably beet red. Bro. Too kind. Yeah, oh, Paris. I'm just glad that Paris and Ozian and, like, anybody else that comes and is a Frostpunk enthusiast is willing to be patient with me as I try to reshape the way that I think and approach this game. Because I want to be able to do Frostpunk 2 and absolutely kick ass. I want to do good. I want to go in, play on, like, medium difficulty or something right away. You know, be able to carry over a lot of these concepts, hopefully. Which is kind of what inspired me to do Frostpunk Friday, was to start doing that kind of stuff. Alright, guys, well, I will catch you tomorrow morning, at least local time. I need to hop off, probably go to bed soon. It's only about 9:30 local time, but I think I'm just gonna hang out for the rest of the night. It's been an absolutely great time hanging out with everybody here. I'm not sure what the topic's gonna be tomorrow. It might be Wizard 101. We might continue that run, the Death School solo run. I'll have to see where I'm at with the side questing, see if I still have side questing to clean up. I probably do. If I do, I'm gonna hop on tonight and get that done. Otherwise, we will just hop in right away. Until then, see you next time, guys.